Hello, my dear friend. I am sorry to hear that there is still so much pain and suffering on your side for the departure of the loved ones. So much suffering connecting the coming and the going from that earth. Why so? Why do you still believe that there is nothing beyond? You know, my friend, there is no such thing as we are coming from nothing, and to nothing we shall return. It's a very old story that has been told to blind you. There is no such thing as an eternal hell or an eternal heaven where your soul will be hosted for eternity, depending on how you behaved in this life. No, my dear, we are eternal beings, and our eternity is a wave traveling through heavens and hells, as here on this earth, as here in this life. There is no forever freezed in a space and time. You know, here we have a completely different approach. When a person is born, he or she receives a tiny booklet. And in this booklet is signed whenever the person was living, truly living, loving, experiencing life to the most. And once a person decides to go back home, we count that moment, and that is the life that the person really lived. And we know the more time you spend with a person and the closer you are to that person, the more that you feel it, feel him, feel her, the more difficult it is when that body becomes cold and disappears. The disappearing of the body, of the physical body, is a disappearing from our eyes, from our hands. We cannot touch it anymore. We cannot see it with our eyes, and we cannot hear it with our ears. But you know, my friend, there is so much more. There is so much more. Whatever you lived, you experienced with that person will stay in your heart forever. All the memories you built, you created with that person will keep on living inside of you. And you don't have only these physical eyes. You have the eyes of your heart, through which you can always reach them, see them, when you are awake or when you are dreaming. And you don't have only these ears, these physical ears, you have also the ears from your heart. And with these ears, you can, whenever you want, whenever you call, whenever you reach out, hear their voice, their wisdoms. And you know, probably you are missing this person so much because he or she was helping you to live a more full, a more beautiful, a more colorful life. You are used to this person helping you to go through this personal journey you're on. But let me tell you a secret. When the person leaves this earth and goes home, this help does not end. Actually, it multiplies exponentially. Their capability to help you in this realm is now so much wider. Of course, not immediately, because first he or she will need to deal with a review of the life they lived here on earth, but as soon they're done, you can count on them. And by leaving them free to change dimension, to take off this body as you take off your clothes in the evening before going to bed, allowing them to do so and keeping all the gratitudes in your heart for what you lived and experienced with them, will set them free, will help them do this journey faster, safer, and in a more comfortable and smooth way. So, my dear friend, the end is not the end. It is just a new beginning. Be aware of the fact that we are souls and that we choose bodies and lives as we choose clothes in a day. We choose bodies and lives to learn lessons, to complete tasks, because this existence is an endless journey of growth and expansion. And of course, we need to strike the bottom so many times to be able to have a surface, a stable surface, which to push and elevate ourselves back again, each time higher, each time a little higher. So let me tell you how we say goodbye in the new earth. How we say goodbye to a dear friend, a dear soul, whose time has come and who returns home. We allow our tears to flow. We allow the sadness of the senses to go. We allow the gratitudes to arise. We count them, and we know that meeting them alone was a prize. Count the blessings and feel the pain. This is life over and over again. Gratitude is really an amazing key that builds this chain of miracles, of glory, of mutual growth, of love. So, my dear friend, if right now you feel sorry for losing someone, and you feel sorrow and sadness, let it all out. Allow yourself to cry. If you need days, you take days. In the new earth, the community provides completely for the family and the closest people of the person departing. Because we know that it is crucial that these people who spent the most time and was the closest with the person going need to grieve. And yes, to grieve, to be able to grieve, needs time and needs space and needs being provided and safe and not judged and not being stopped by words telling it is going to be all right. In that moment when the detachment comes, it hurts. It hurts a lot. You feel like falling into a void of darkness. And the more you allow yourself to fall, the sooner you will rise. Being strong, keeping it all together, not showing that you are weak, because on your earth, tears often are signs of weakness. But my friend, no. Here, tears are signs of big courage, of devotion. And whoever dares to cry is deeply respected, because we know he or she is deeply authentic. Tears are like a shower for the soul. They cleanse it. They cleanse you. And in the moment of transition of a dear human to you, you have all the rights in the world to cry the pain of not being able to touch them again. And you will see, as soon as you will allow yourself to cry until the last teardrop, you will look into your heart and you will find a luminescent chain of pearls of gratitude, one gratitude after the other, for having the chance to meet this person in your lifetime, whatever your connection was. And throughout the rest of your life, you will have an amazing ally ready to help you whenever you will call. And know this, that these human bodies, they're beautiful, but they're dense, they're heavy. And moving in this world is not as easy as in the higher dimensions. When the person departures, he or she loses this small container that limits her or him. When he returns home, he is free. The consciousness can expand and see the beautiful light and myriads of colors that, although we have a very colorful planet here, is nothing compared to the place they're headed. And that place is home. My name is Magdalena, and I am creating small postcards from the world we are all headed to. If you need a safe space to dive deep into your sadness, or in any emotion really, I am here for you, providing one-on-one sessions of emotional coaching. And if you just need to be nurtured by the capacity of dreaming another better world, push subscribe and follow me along. I'll meet you on the other side. Bye-bye.